What is up, everybody? Welcome to the PGH Chris TV show with a PGH Chris TV production special. I am your host slash founder, PGH Chris TV. I just want to show you guys today. This is something different. Not sports, not football, not pro wrestling. I just want to show you guys, as a producer, as a content producer, not just for my own show here, but Sports Jedi Network and multiple different outlets and podcasts. I just want to show you guys my new toy, what I got for Christmas. I got the Elgato Stream Deck Discord edition, the mini version. I got it sent to me the day after Christmas on Friday. Arrived shortly after, and I love this thing. This thing is going to be a little bit of a game changer. I'm kind of just testing this one out. Maybe I'll get the regular 15 key Stream Deck, or who knows, the one with the mixer, the XL. We'll see, but I really think the 6 keys on the Elgato Stream Deck Mini really works out. I think, if you, as long as you use a back and forth button, you can really use this thing for a lot. But I'm going to personally show you guys what I use my Stream Deck for. As a producer, what do I like to use it for? How do you put some things in? I'm going to show you guys all that and more. But first, the PJ's Chris TV Productions and the PGH's Kids TV show, sponsored by DUBBY Energy. DUBBY, use code PGH's Kids TV to save anything 10% off at checkout on all your orders. And let's run this ad. All right, everybody, make sure to use code PGHChris at checkout for 10% off your order for DUBBY. Join the DUBBY movement and be better. And a quick thank you to all of our partners and sponsors of the PGH Chris TV show. Now, let's get back to our program. So the Elgato Stream Deck Mini, what do I use it for? So first off, I'm going to take you guys to the default Discord page. So I've already used some of my, I've already monetized some of it already, as you can see right there, but this is all. So this is how it looks like when you plug in the Stream Deck and you first set it up. It's going to pop up a default Discord, you know, application. You're going to have your simple mute, unmute, soundboards. You can share your screens, cameras, Discord, all that and more. But this is a perfect way to, basically have your basics defaulted already into your Stream Deck. Obviously, because it is the Stream Deck edition of the Elgato Stream Deck Mini. So you really want to make sure, again, even if you want to change it, you always want to make sure you have this arrow right here so you can go back and forth. Same thing right here. You want to make sure, but it's good. I have obviously the Sports Jedi. I'm still attaching some stuff, but you still for the plugins, and I'll get into the plugins in a second. Let me move this bad boy over here for the video because I'm gonna need to show you guys this. The plugins I'll show you guys in a second, but Discord will already automatically be here as a plugin. You would just go here, bam, and then you can do whatever you want. So how I did a text channel, I'll show you if I want to put another one. So I'm going to take this, right? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to put another text channel. Let's say I want to put the PGH Chris TV Productions Discord, which that will also be linked into the bio, into the description. But let's check it out. So I'm going to do a text channel. I'm going to click text channels. I'm going to drag it onto this key right here. These are all your Discord servers. Shout out to Anthony Wrestling's Wolfpack. Does a great job for the community on Discord and the wrestling side of things. I would click the Discord version I want. I click PGH Chris TV Productions. Text channel. These are all my text channels. I would click general. Bam. All you got to do shows everything here, and it will show on your actual Stream Deck. So that's pretty cool. If I want to modify it again, I go here. I don't really need these. I don't really need Elgato here, and I don't really need the get started. I don't need Discord. So what would I want to do, right? We can do let's do another text channel, right? So we go here, boom. I will do Anthony's Wolf Packs. So we'll go here, Wolf Pack chat, bam, boom. We'll go. So you guys get the idea. You guys can do whatever you want here on your Discord plugin, but it's all right here on the key side, and it's pretty simple. Now let's get into the main one. Now this is pretty cool because when I use my browser, now let's go into a browser. When I use my browser, my Elgato Stream Deck will look like this. But when I go into my OBS or any application outside of the main, it goes into OBS, which I really enjoy. But I have my the main things I need that I use daily: my Twitter, my YouTube, my StreamYard, my NFL Plus, my Twitch, my Adobe, Facebook, Instagram, OBS Studio, Discord, Xbox, Streamlabs, Zoom, and CapCut. That's the main things that I use. Again, how do I have these here? So when I go like this, boom. So I'm on a software, right? I'm on my browser, YouTube, Twitter, StreamYard. I can do all those things in just a click of a button. And they're very, very helpful. Again, that's why I love the Stream Deck. The Stream Deck has been a game changer. But I use it on um that setting, so that's how it works, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now. So you're going to go to navigation. No, you're going to go to system. You're going to go to website. You would drag it on. So I would drag that on here, and you would put in the URL. So that's the web address. Link it and open it with your browser. My default browser is Google Chrome, so you would have to set that all up right there, and then in the click of a button, it will take you to anything that you ask for, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I think it's very easy than you having to hear the clicks on your computer with your microphones. So it's very, very simple. Let's get into the last part on how I use my Stream Deck. Maybe I'll make an updated video when I upgrade the Stream Deck, maybe in a couple months, maybe who knows. But this is what I use: my record, and these are all my scenes, and then I have everything here. So in the click of a button, I can go like this. I can say hi to Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
So the Elgato Stream Deck Mini, guys, I recommend it. I recommend this thing because and again, I'm not sponsored by Elgato. This isn't a video that they're paying me to do. I'm doing this because I genuinely love the product. I think it's very helpful for content creators like myself, streamers like myself, but most importantly, content producers. I am a producer at heart. Um, so this makes my life a lot easier while I'm doing all my different shows. Um, for people, it really helps. It keeps the noise out of the way, and you just got to set it up. But all the three things you will need is an Elgato Stream Deck, the Elgato Stream Deck software, and you will need to download most of the applications you want to use so it will work while you're using the applications. But ladies and gentlemen, that is my review on the Elgato Stream Deck Mini Discord Edition. I hope you enjoyed this review. This was a PGHChrisTV special, and we'll see you guys in the next one.